But today we're going over the scope that you guys see on this. This is the Trijicon VCOG, the Variable Power Combat Optical Gun Sight, I believe is what it stands for. So this is a 1:6 scope. It's got some things that are very different from other 1:6 offerings out there on the market, some things that are similar. But basically today what we're gonna do is go over the scope in terms of the details, features of it, the reticle that it has, other reticle options, and then basically my experience with it overall, what I think of it, all of that stuff. And that's pretty much it. We'll let the dogs take a look at it first and come back out here and get into the details of the scope. We'll start here at the back and sort of work our way forward. We do have our fast focus eye ring here. So what this is for those that don't know, on the back of the scope is everyone's eyesight, of course, is different. Your prescription levels may be different. Some of you guys have astigmatism, some don't, etc. What this allows you to do is to set the reticle so that it's clear to your eye, because again, everyone is different. Me personally, I tend to have really good vision and I don't have astigmatism, so I usually keep mine all the way down. There's some exceptions to that, but what I like about this one is, I'm not sure if you can tell, but it's not super easy to turn. I mean, it's not like overly hard. You don't need a wrench or anything, but it takes some movement. So say for instance you had to set it like that, you can see here I'm moving the entire rifle here on this mount, on this rest rather, without moving the ring at all. So you do have to actually turn it if you want to do so. So that is good because it will stay, of course, where you want it, which is nice as well. Moving forward, we have the adjustable magnification ring. Now, this one differs from some of the other premium offerings out there on the market in a few ways. Primarily, the fact that it has this fin here. So some of the other high-end scopes out there on the market will have a lever, a throw lever built into them, which is cool. This one has a fin. Now, why would that be, right? My personal opinion is that everything Trijicon makes, especially their ACOG, VCOG, MRO type of series, is built for like extreme durability. Now, if you think about like a throw lever sticking off at 90 degrees, that's much more likely, say in like hard military use, to get broken than this fin is, which is made out of 7075 T6 aluminum, forged as the whole entire sight mount is as well, which is nice. And most premium scopes out there are not that. So that is one advantage it has over them. But it's forged and it's made out of the same piece of aluminum forging as the rest of the ring. So it's all one piece. It's very durable. I can't really imagine breaking that without something very, very serious happening to it. I guess it's possible, but I can't really see it happening. Yet it still gives you a good surface to grab onto and turn the magnification when you need to. As you guys can see there, the turn is about 180 degrees rather of rotation. That's nice. Some variable power optics out there make you go like 270 degrees. I don't like that. The least amount is preferable to me. It's just faster. Most guys are going to shoot either at 1 power or 6 power. Some folks out there will get in the middle and try to minimize wobble, as they say, but most folks are going to shoot at 1 or 6. At least me personally, that's generally where I'm shooting at. So it's nice to be able to go pretty quickly and get it over. As you guys can see, again, just like with the ocular eyepiece, it's not super easy to move, and again, I think that is a pro. It's very smooth, so that's nice as well. But in order to move it, say like, right, thanks for watching, guys.
Hi guys, today we've had a delivery of the Leupold new VX Freedom. This particular model is the 4-12x40 edition, and it comes in this very unexciting box. We pull the top off. By the way, this has all your details on the front, model number and everything like that. And then very importantly on the side you have the gold ring guarantee. So whether you're the new owner, the second owner, any owner of this scope, if it breaks, they will repair it or replace it for free for the rest of your life. Hawk Air Max, brilliant scope, lots and lots of toys. Hawk Sidewinder, again, lots and lots of toys. Glass quality and build quality does not stand up for this, and they do not offer a lifetime warranty. A lot of other substandard scopes are also available. And I say substandard, these guys put probably the hardest built scopes out on the market. Yes, sometimes the glass quality isn't quite there, but this one genuinely really is. And they're all built like tanks. A scope that you can use and abuse and give back when it's broken at any time. I mean, I can't say it enough. For less than 400. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Goodbye.
Today we're going to take a look at the Vortex Strike Eagle. This is a 1x6 illuminated reticle scope. and really a great entry-level scope. The thing is, 1 to 4 has been kind of the king of the hill for a long time, and it was a very reasonably priced scope. The magnification was just right for 3-gun, for close quarter combat, even for hunting, for especially the AR or any semi-automatic rifle. The 1x6 is kind of taken over by storm, but the big problem has been the price has been just a lot more. In fact, the only 1x6 you could get from Vortex was the Razor, and it was a really high dollar, very premium scope. But we're going to take a look at the Strike Eagle, and this is, for the money, an exceptional scope. Now, the reticle system on the Strike Eagle is illuminated, but it also has a bullet drop compensator built in, and this is matched to the 5.56 specifically for the AR-15. You sight in at 50 yards, and then the center is 20 to 200 yards, and then you go to 300, 400, 500, and 600. This has the 30mm tube, which I like, a little bit more light transmission. You have really nice controls. Your 1 to 6, your 1 power is true 1 power. And right here it has a nice little knob. You can bring this around all the way up to your 6 power setting. So it's very intuitive if you're sitting behind the scope and be able to get to that really quickly. Another thing, the focus ring is large and really easy to get that in focus. One of the things too, and it's funny because the older I get, the more I end up using this just to get the right focus in. Here we have caps that cover the windage and elevation. They're knurled, they're very easy to remove. And then what I really like is that you can move this actually by your hands instead of using a tool. And it is tactile.
Hello there. Today we're going to be going over the Sightmark Latitude 10 to 40 by 60 rifle scope. Now this is the bench rest version. They have a bench rest model and a F-class model. The F-class model comes with basically a duplex reticle, and the bench rest model comes with a reticle with hash marks for windage and elevation all the way out to 10 MOA. Now, I chose the bench rest version because primarily right now I'm shooting this rifle from a bench, and also I wanted to have some elevation adjustment within the reticle itself. To begin with, we're going to go over some basic features and specs with this rifle scope. The rifle scope comes with a very nice fast focus eyepiece. Now, it moves very smoothly, there's no catches, and it's just stiff enough to where it won't move unless you want it to. However, it also comes with a nice locking ring, so you can actually lock it in place when you get it set just to where you want it. That is a very nice feature that I actually don't have on even some of my very high-end rifle scopes. Then coming forward, you have a nice magnification ring, and once again, the magnification is 10 to 40, variable power. So we start down here at 10, move it clockwise all the way up to 40. It has hash marks at 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, and 40. So every other number. It is very smooth, yet stiff enough not to move if you don't want it to. There's no slop in it whatsoever, and it feels very high quality. Moving forward to the elevation, have a great day.
Hey everybody, how's it going? And one of the first things that I'm doing is going to be for MONSTRUM Tactical. This is, believe it or not, a first focal plane scope. It's a 1 to 4 first focal plane scope with basically like a dual reticle. Illumination, very good glass. It comes with the rings, it comes with all the accessories, and I gotta say, this is an extremely high value. Not only does it have the flip up caps and a kill flash and come with the rings and illuminated and is first focal plane, but it actually is very surprisingly clear, especially when you're looking down at a target within the 100-yard range. This is a fantastic scope. So that's what we're gonna be taking a look at today. This is gonna be perfect for you guys because this scope with all the accessories falls in just under 150 bucks. I'll put a link down below so you guys can check it out. What you get with this is you actually get the scope rings. These are 30mm scope rings. They're kind of a medium rise scope ring, so they're not really high up and they're not super low to the Picatinny rail. You will have to get your head right in front of it in order to get a good sight through this scope right here, but they are medium height 30mm scope rings. They're easy on, easy off, and they have 2 screws or 2 bolts on the other side, so you can get a nice tight fit on there, and they work really well. They hold really nice and tight to the Picatinny rail and they're not going to come off. You also get scope caps, which is a nice accessory that's going to help keep your glass protected and keep your glass clean, especially if it's going to be windy or raining or whatever, and you just want to keep all that debris off there. You also get a honeycomb style kill flash or sunshade, which is what I think they call it on their website. But you get this honeycomb kill flash that